welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here, Expresso on S3 on this beautiful Youth Day. We are celebrating the youth for sure. Now, she first stole South Africa's hearts with her powerhouse vocals and chart-topping hits. And ever since, Paxton has continued to rise, redefining what it means to be a modern-day pop star.
Yeah, but listen, beyond the spotlight, there's an actual story of growth, one of resilience and reinvention. Now, this morning, we'll be catching up with our superstar Paxton to dive into a journey all the way from the music to the moments behind the scenes. And here's what's next from one of SA's brightest voices.
Now, we actually have a studio audience today, so
We
can
do?
we please give her a Feel Good welcome? Hello, Pax.
Royalty has
I'll
arrived.
come here more often if you can hype me up like this.
Yeah.
We're here for you. Any day you want, we'll give you the hype.
Every youth sale. I've
Thank you. And in between, because we've missed you.
missed you.
How you been? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed. God
Busy?
has been so faithful.
Amen.
Busy working on new music. I was just telling Carissa, it takes everything in me to not leak my demo.
I was going to say, because there's this glow coming from
I'm
you and it's
telling
oozing
you.
out. And I'm like, what are you holding back on your... Oh, I'm excited for this.
She made the mistake of telling me, because now maybe I'm going to leak it.
You know what? Rather you than me.
We can work on like a whole PR stunt. Okay, we'll talk off air. We'll make this happen. We can't wait for the new music, but of course today we're celebrating Youth Day.
Yes.
And it's almost been, we were talking about this, a good couple of years since you've had your viral moment, just like Andrea, and also jumped on the national platform, did what you needed to do, released so many singles since. When you reflect on that journey, right, can you say to yourself, my youth self, and I know you're still young, was so brave and courageous?
Sure.
Honestly, I still struggle to wrap my head around the fact that I'm closer to a decade in the industry than I am to 30.
Crazy.
And I'm 25 this year.
Come
so I'm going
on.
through like a mid-20s crisis.
What is that even?
What even?
Because I'm closer to 30 now.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's just been such a blessing. And just seeing how I've evolved and how I've gone through every season. Managing to be resilient, managing to stay grounded. A lot of that I owe to the fans as well. I feel like they are my reason for, going. And
Beautiful.
I'm excited to create new music, to create something that is a little bit more vulnerable than what they would expect. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's all you're giving us.
Well, I don't kiss and tell.
Oh.
I don't sing and tell either.
This excites me, though, because the energy that I'm getting from you is that it seems like you're giving a new version of yourself, in a sense that it's more raw, more authentic. I don't know, I'm feeling like you made yourself vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, with my project 2323, that was basically my diary entry for my early 20s. Now entering my mid-20s, I think I'm getting better at telling my story more vulnerably and being more open. And I've also been exploring with different genres, different producers, writers.
Wow.
I mean, there's power in collaboration.
I
There's
agree.
beauty in it. And I immerse myself in that completely, so.
I love this, though, because this makes me understand that you're entering a new crescendo within your career, right?
Absolutely.
And for me, that's, you found your power. It's very easy for us to say I'm going to be vulnerable and to say I'm going to put myself on a page and give myself up and put myself out to the world. But to be able to do that takes a bit of confidence, a bit of strength, and a knowing of yourself. So you've had to be present in this journey, obviously. But for me, I'm wanting to find out in this journey, though, how have you been present enough to stay relevant, to stay ahead of that curve, to keep pushing yourself? Because, I mean, you could sit on your laurels and be like, I've made it, I've done the most, everybody knows me, I can chill now. But you seem to stay hungry. What's the reason for that?
I think since choir days, music has always been a home for me. It's always been my safe place, my safe haven. And throughout my journey, that home has gotten a lot more character and it's grown and it's developed. And I feel like it can get a little bit bigger. There's always space. There's always space to create. And I think that's what keeps me going as well. Not necessarily focusing on relevancy, but focusing on my art and who it can reach, who it can motivate, who it can inspire. Because it's not just about music, it's way bigger than me. And I think when I realized that, I realized the urgency of the calling that was on my life and acting and walking in my purpose.
Come on, and thank you for saying yes to that.
Symbolically lay down some roots for yourself, which allows the tree to now further branch out, to flourish and then bloom, which is clearly the blossoming we're seeing right now.
And I'm picking those apples. I will eat those apples.
Thank you. No, I'm
Absolutely stunning.
super heavy on the seeds that I grow and the seeds that I sow. because we all want to sow seeds that will grow abundantly.
Yes.
And I've been super intentional about where I sow and who I sow into. Sowing into myself as well, not forgetting that. And once I kind of got into the motion of that, I've seen nothing but faithfulness and
Absolutely.
abundance and faith. Yeah.
I mean, it's so evident all over your life, and we also get to enjoy that, witness it, and be a part of it as you release music. I want to hear Paxton on an Afrobeat song and also an Amapiano song. If it's the Manifestation Station, I'm putting it out there. Thank you very much. Well, that was such a beautiful moment that you had earlier with Andrea. Like we said, full circle, her at 17, you at 17, you going on to 25, clocking 10 years in the industry, and we definitely see this ahead for her as she introduces herself to South Africa, singing one of my favorite songs, Beyonce. Go ahead and do your Beyonce, Andrea. Enjoy.
Yeah.